Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the DRich Show, where we talk anything and everything crypto. Now, here's your host, DRich.
Hey everybody, welcome back to the DRich Show. This is DRich and today is August 12th, 2021. How's everybody's Thursday doing today? I hope that you guys are all doing well. And again, I always hope that these videos find you all in good health, good spirits, and good energy. So today, folks, I just want to let you know that we're going to be talking a little bit about XRP. We have to come back to it because that is our bottom line. That is our foundation. And right now, XRP is at the precipice of financial freedom, which is going to be life-changing wealth. So we're going to get into that, give you a couple reasons why. We're also going to be talking about the IMF, who had approved the SDR, which is going to be slated to be coming out August 23rd, which is about 11 days away. And then we're going to touch base on XLM Stellar as well, because there's some connections that I'm seeing here with XRP Ripple and the Stellar Network, where we will look at that. So anyway, guys, I thank you guys for tuning into yesterday's video and hitting the like button, hitting the subscribe, coming on board for the journey. So again, this is a journey, and we will make sure that we continue to move forward, push forward, and try to provide the best content possible out there. So anyway, just wanted to give you guys, a big thumbs up. Thank you so much for always tuning in and making me feel appreciated. But most definitely, you guys appreciate a whole lot more. Little do you know, may not be able to see you all, but most definitely, I think about you all the time. And this is why I come back every single day to put out another video. Anyway, right now, Bitcoin's dominance is at even 45%. Ethereum at 19.3%, and today's cryptocurrency price by the market cap is a total of 1.86 trillion, and we are down since yesterday at negative 4.15%. But that's no worry, because some people are probably locking in liquidity and locking in value and preserving wealth, and that is totally okay and fine by me, because at the end of the day, I always encourage every single one of you to take profit when profit is needed to be had, so that you can take, park it on the side and wait for a downturn, and then come back into the market if that's what you choose to do, or spread it around with some other digital assets that you've been looking for. Bitcoin right now is at $44,371.16. Ethereum at $3,051. $75 there, still sitting at number 2. And then we got Binance Coin at $383.35. And overall, folks, you can see right here, the overall market is down in the last 24 hours. Cardano at $1.77, XRP at 96 cents. And again, as I told you, I thought it would go past a dollar once it reached a certain pivot point, and it started to break upward momentum with some resistance being broke. So anyway, Dogecoin sitting at number 7, it's 26 cents. And again, if you've been tuning into the channel, we will see if Dogecoin here breaks 29, 30 cents, 31 cents, which is kind of like their next support level. Once it breaks that, and it goes a little bit past maybe 31 and a half, maybe even 32 cents, we'll see Dogecoin spike a little bit higher. So continue to hold on to your position if you are hodling Dogecoin like I am. So again, this is never financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor, but you know what, I've learned to feel the market, to read the market, and come to understanding when there's certain trends happening in the market. So again, digest it. I know that if you're like me, you're always on your phone, refreshing the data, and kind of keeping an eye on the market. So again, that's what I encourage you to do. A lot of people say, well, get away from your phone, get away from No, when you're dealing with your finances and you're dealing with opportunities and funds and investment, I think that it's important to always stay focused and narrowed in on what you're doing. That's just me. Okay, I gotta focus in on what I'm doing so that I can give it a maximum of attention so that I don't lose anything or miss anything. Polkadot number 9, $20.66, and Uniswap rounding out the top 10 there, $27.74. And again, you can look at the last 24 hours. You can see that there's red in the market, but overall in the last 7 days, we do see green all over the market. And thanks for hodling, and give yourself a big thumbs up for yourself. And sometimes we got to get through tough times or a tough period when it comes to the market. But at the end of the day, if you're taking profit and parking it on the side, you can bear with that, or you're getting your staking rewards, getting your passive income. So anyway, wanted to get into this article from Arise.tv. IMF approved $650 billion in SDRs to member countries, which will go into effect August 23rd. And this is an article on August 3rd of this month. And it's about a 3-minute read, so we'll go ahead and get into it. And as you recall, I believe last week we talked about this SDR, and I do believe that there's going to be a basket of currencies or digital assets that will be attached to some sort of precious metals. That's just speculation. Don't quote me on that. But when you read and you kind of decipher the information, you can kind of see how they're going to reevaluate currencies when it comes to fiat currency. As a way of helping struggling economies deal with the fallout from the COVID-19 pandemic, the International Monetary Fund has approved the allocation of IMF special drawing rights, a total of amount of $650 billion, and the largest ever distribution of monetary reserves will become effective August 23rd, and according to the IMF Board of Directors said on Monday. IMF members countries will receive SDRs and the fund's unit of exchange backed by dollars, euros, yen, sterling, and yuan in proportion with their existing quota shareholdings in the fund of Monday's approval by all 190 IMF member states was long expected. And according to the IMF Managing Director, Kristalina Georgieva, in a statement, I'll probably butcher her name, I apologize. The SDR allocation will benefit all members and address the long-term global need for reserves, build confidence, as well as foster the resilience and stability of the global economy. And again, we did hit Basel III, where they brought gold to a tier 1 asset from a tier 3 asset. So just keep an eye on that. I would kind of put that in the back of your mind as a possibility. Okay, Georgieva added, it will particularly help our most vulnerable countries struggling to cope with the impact of the COVID-19 crisis, noting that about $275 billion of the allocation will go to emerging market and low-income countries. And she also said the IMF will continue to actively engage with members to identify viable options for rich countries that receive SDRs to channel them to poor countries that need them more. And a key option is for wealthier countries to contribute SDRs to the IMF's existing poverty reduction and growth trust for low-income countries. And she further stated that IMF was still also considering a new trust for SDRs to facilitate sustainable growth in the medium term, indicating little change from discussions in July. So again, folks, we'll see what happens. We'll see how this turns out on the 23rd. There's no predictions here. You know what? Because we've all been told this date, that date, or the other. I'm not here to fill anyone up with hopium. But I do know that hope is still on the table for all of us. Because if we have a vision of long-term growth, long-term idealistic expectations where we know that eventually things will turn for the better for all of us. We just have to hold our positions and kind of look at everything as a whole. So anyway, This is coming from the deepresonance.org. Okay, and this is about Stellar XLM, which climbed 24% in a week, extending its upward trend towards 40 cents. And this is an article dated on 12/8 of 2021. And we'll just go over here briefly. Recently, a Stellar Power remittance corridor between 27 EU countries and Thailand became live, pushing up the price of Stellar's native token XLM. Velo Labs stated it has collaborated with two other fintech startups to build the remittance corridor using the Stellar XLM blockchain as the global settlement network platform to speed up cross-border payments. The $17 billion corridor will be stored on the Stellar XLM blockchain, and that it would also work with Tempo Payments and Bitaza. And at the time of publication, XLM was changing hands of 33 cents, 33.6, a 4% increase, which was in the last 24 hours, and is up 23.5 in a week as a result of the remittance corridor's launch, according to CoinMarketCap data. Okay. Stellar's XLM 7-day price chart source, as you can see here. You know what? Look from here all the way to this bottom here. Okay. Look, 1, 2, 3. Okay. I'm not a chart guy. I don't know anything about charting, but I can most definitely look at it and tell you that upward momentum it is looking very, very positive. Okay. So assuming that the Stellar rallies continue to pick up steam following the resistance breakthrough, and in that case, the price of XLM may be able to rise to 42.7 or 42.7 cents, which is the 38.2 Fibonacci retracement as of May-June drop before ending a corrective phase. So again, folks, I mean, I'm a hodler of XLM, and you know what? It's a good idea to hold it too, because of the simple fact that it looks like it's like XLM, XRP, they're like a tandem. You know, you got the 1-2 punch, you got the big brother, little brother scenario. However you want to look at it, this is what, you know, I see when it looks like these two are doing things together and having a fundamental network that will facilitate cross-border payments. So again, I'll go to this one here. This is from finbo.com. Okay, Stellar Power Remittance, again, corridor between 27 EU countries and Thailand goes live. So again, this is all about going to Thailand, and we'll get into the next article, which we'll talk about how we're connecting those dots. The remittance platform also will leverage the Velo tokens and Velo digital credits for on-chain transactions. And furthermore, it aims to serve almost 600 million customers across Southeast Asian nations and Europe. Okay, so again, I'll let you read the rest here, and I'll read this part here for you. Growing competition in cross-border payments, and the initiative by 3 companies is accelerating competition for companies utilizing blockchain to power cross-border payments. And for instance, the US-based Ripple is among firms establishing themselves in Europe as leaders in cross-border payments. Notably, a quarter of Ripple's current customers are based in Europe. And additionally, the 3 companies' choice of Europe aligns with the region's growth as a critical fintech leader, as well as a source of payment origination. And furthermore, most European countries have enacted open banking regulations supporting the growth of fintech. And following the remittance corridor's establishment, again, the price of Stellar's native token XLM has surged 12% in the last 24 hours, and by press time, the token was trading at 34 cents. So again, boom, here we go. This is dated August 12, 2021. Ripple XRP will now scale remittances between Korea and Thailand. And this is coming from the crypto news btc.org. And again, folks, there we go. We got the connection. We're connecting the dots, and we know what we're in for. Okay. A serious South Korean remittance service supplier partnered up with Ripple in a bid to energy up funds between the nation of Thailand. and set to develop into extra remittance corridors. GME Remittance joined a flock of Korean monetary establishments and cash switch firms already on RippleNet, because the blockchain-based funds firm continues bolstering its presence within the Asia Pacific. So again, there's new Ripple remittance corridors, and the South Korean remittance service supplier has linked with Thailand's main financial institution by market cap, Siam Commercial Bank (SCB), by means of using RippleNet, in line with Ripple's weblog post on Tuesday. And Ripple has already had a robust presence in South Korea, established by means of partnerships with a number of monetary establishments, as well as cash switch firms within the nation, together with Cross, ENF, Sindby, and Hanpass. And they said that we selected Ripple as our accomplice as a result of the RippleNet, which we are able to launch into new international locations and with new companies inside 1 to 2 weeks, stated Subhash Chandra Pudel, who is the director and CEO at the GME Remittance, including that the brand new partnership supplies the South Korean remittance service supplier with an edge over its competitors. So again, folks, 1 to 2 weeks. 1 to 2 weeks. Let's go back over here. August 23rd, which is about 1 to 2 weeks. Okay? That's all I need to have out there. Okay? This new connection on RippleNet between GME Remittance and SCB comes off of the robust buyer momentum for Ripple in Asia Pacific, stated Ripple within an announcement. And in response to Ripple, the area is among the fastest growing for the corporate, with transactions scaling 130% year over year, pushed by each present partnership as well as new connections. So here's coming from the Ripple website. So if you want to go to ripple.com, you could go ahead and check them out. And this is what they say on their Twitter feed. We're excited to partner with GME Remittance to accelerate and scale payments from South Korea into Thailand, building on the RippleNet momentum in APAC, where transactions are growing 130% year over year. So again, folks, I'll leave this in the description. There's a whole lot more to read. Okay. And I want you to go ahead and check it out. But again, we're moving faster and faster. Okay. And I do believe by the 23rd, we're going to see some more upward trajectory, having nothing to do with the SEC lawsuit, which we'll cap it off with this video at the last article of the day. So anyway, XRP, this is coming from coinchapter.com. XRP worth $1 following 30% rally as Ripple expands into $300 billion gaming industry. And this is coming out of New Delhi, India, August 12th, 2021. Okay, some key takeaways here. Ripple token XRP went north of $1 for the first time since June 5th, and Ripple forayed into blockchain gaming by partnering with Forte, a blockchain platform for games. Okay, so we'll just get into the article just briefly. Ripple Labs native token XRP again rallied above $1 for the first time in almost 2 months as traders assessed its foray into blockchain gaming, part of a $300 billion gaming industry. And in detail, Forte, a blockchain platform for games, is a Ripple X Spring project that enables developers to create marketplaces as well as non-fungible tokens atop the Ripple's public ledger. And back in 2019, Ripple had partnered with Forte to provide $100 million to game developers working with the blockchain. And again, bids for XRP tokens surged after announcement, rising 30% to reach $1.09. However, a downside correction ensued after owing to profit-taking sentiment, which is common, folks. Again, folks will take profits. That is totally fine, and it should be understood. And not getting angry at folks for taking profits. Now, I don't encourage anyone to sell their XRP, but again, if you need to and you have a boatload of it in your stack, why not? Okay, as a result, the XRP USD rates crashed to a low as 93 cents today on Thursday, and also in line with the market-wide downside correction led by Bitcoin's plunge below 45,000. So again, Here again, we'll get into that, SEC versus Ripple, and then dollar conquer what's next for XRP. You can go ahead and read that. But again, if you look at that chart, and again, I don't look at the chart too much because I'm not a chart guy, but I could tell you this here and here, it looks all the way like it's about to go up. Okay, so it might retrace a little bit, a tad bit, and then it might bounce. Now this could be a bear trap, okay, or a bull trap. You never know. So it might trick you to thinking that it's going into a bear market and get you out of your position, and then bull run, here we come. This is also now coming from 11news.com. $138 million XRP shifted by Ripple and top tier global exchanges, and this is for today. And then again, XRP price could gain another 20% to lift the rally above $1.20. And Cardano developers introduced new token type, what is NFTA. And then we could just go ahead and bypass all of that because it's unrelated to what we're talking about today. Ripple FinTech monster, its Mexican partner Bitso crypto unicorn, and a few leading digital exchanges have moved almost $140 million in XRP tokens amongst each other. And Well Alert, which is a platform that tracks large amounts of cryptocurrencies moved, has spotted 5 large transfers carrying a total of 138 million XRP, and this is equivalent to $137.5 million in fiat. Meanwhile, XRP, which is the 6th most popular digital currency, has rolled back to the dollar level after a recent surge to $1.09. Okay, and again, Ripple has shifted $20 million of XRP from its RL18VN wallet to its Mexico-based partner Bitso exchange around 16 hours. So if you are in Mexico, or you have family or friends or loved ones in Mexico, then you can kind of explain this process to them, how it's going to be faster, easier to make transactions, to get them money right away. So again, I highly encourage my Mexican friends or Mexican people to most definitely talk to your family folks about this, so that we can get that market popping out there. That is the largest crypto trading venue in Latin America and the only crypto unicorn in the region so far. And Ripple's RL18-VN serves to distribute XRP from Ripple to its customers and partners and crypto exchanges to support the liquidity of XRP. Huobi has moved all $30 million coins to Binance, and later on the largest digital exchange in the world moved $50 million of XRP to Huobi as well. And then here's some other news. Jet Michaela sells 80 million XRP, and then again he has been selling from 4.4 million to 6.5 million XRP every day in August so far. And according to XRP scan today, Jet has sold another 6.5 million XRP. Wow, I just wish I could have that many to sell every single day. You get it? I mean, we wouldn't even have nothing really to complain about. But hey, this is why we learn to become developers, creators, getting part of a team where they actually give you distribution of cryptocurrency or their native asset. Hey, if that happens, I mean, there's companies that give you stock for working with them. I know that Starbucks does, Amazon does, give you stock in or share in their business. I know that Coinbase did that when they first came out with their IPO. So again, look for a company that actually does this, and I'm pretty sure this will happen soon when it comes to employment and the way employment is going to eventually turn out for a lot of us. And at the moment, $640 million coin remain on the balance sheet of Taco Stand crypto wallet that was created when Ripple was founded with McCaleb's assistance. And Jed was the company's first chief technology officer until he left to found Rival Stellar in 2013. And since then, McCaleb has been getting regular XRP payouts from Ripple instead of a one-time payment worth 8 billion XRP. Thus, the company prevented Jed from dumping this huge amount on the market all at once and preventing a collapse of the XRP price 8 years ago. So again, I think it's coming to an end for him when it comes to how much XRP he holds, and hopefully he runs out soon so that we do see things develop much quicker. Hopefully the price appreciates based on him no longer having XRP in his portfolio. So at the end of the day, we'll see. We'll keep our eyes tuned, and I do believe late August, early September, he'll be completely depleted. So anyway, let's go ahead and wrap this up with newscog.com article. And this is coming out. Ripple versus SEC. U.S. Congressman said that the resolution can have significant ramifications for crypto market. And this is coming out today, August 12th, 2021. During a recent interview with Thinking Crypto, U.S. Congressman Tom Emmer said that the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission lawsuit against Ripple would have significant ramifications for the entire cryptocurrency industry. He, however, refrained from commenting on the outcome of the high-profile legal case since it is up to the court to resolve the disagreement between the two parties. And the lawmaker from Minnesota believed that enforcement actions are not the best way of bringing regulatory clarity. And back in August 2020, Emmer, one of the most crypto-friendly congressmen, stated that XRP was not a security just months before the SEC alleged the opposite in its damning complaint. First of all, my position is very clear. XRP is not a security, all right? And discovery fights to continue. And again, I'll let you read that. And this is not your typical SEC lawsuit. And the idea that the outcome of the Ripple lawsuit could potentially shape the future of the entire industry is not new. Many observers who have been following the high-stakes case from the get-go have come to the same conclusions. While the SEC offered Ripple a settlement, the company did not accept its terms and embraced the fight. The agency is not bending an inch on its stance, even with the new presidential administration. I'm not even going to call them that. That's just me. Speaking of SEC Chair Gary Gensler, who recently made waves with comments about strengthening cryptocurrency regulations, Emmer said that the comments were very disappointing, and we've discussed that here on the channel, how I feel like they want to be the strong arm of the law, having no direct knowledge or information when it comes to cryptocurrencies. Maybe a handful of them do, but a lot of them, a great percentage of them, don't. And to avoid a rare, embarrassing defeat, the SEC is likely to fight tooth and nail to win as the case is slowly inching towards trial. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here to tell you that I don't believe that there will be a settlement of any kind, because when you're taking on a new financial, looking to implement a new financial system structure when it comes to digital assets, cryptocurrencies, you want to be the leader. And this is not going to be easy. Okay? David slayed Goliath. And this is what we got to compare it to, because it's not going to be easy. It's not going to be some walk in the park. This is going to be, like you said, we're fighting tooth and nail for, clarity. Not only clarity, but, it's also exposing the corruption, the strong arm of the law people who wants to do this industry harm without even, taking time to consider the retail investors, your regular everyday folks who has invested into XRP. And again, since we talked about XLM and XRP today, in my opinion, XRP will be one of those in the basket of currencies, the SDR, as well as XLM. And I do believe, if I'm thinking straight, all of the ISO 222 compliant cryptos, IOTA, Algorand, XLM, XDC, and XRP will be backed by some sort of precious metals of some sort. Okay, I've given them to you. I think it's going to be palladium, iridium, copper, gold, and silver. Now, to me, XRP is gold, XLM is silver. I'm not afraid to say that, because if I'm wrong, then I'm wrong. But at the end of the day, I want to have high hopes, high expectations, and I anticipate this will bring a level playing field across the board when it comes to getting this all figured out. So again, Ladies and gentlemen, we are at the precipice of, financial fortune, financial freedom, and life-changing wealth. So I encourage every single one of you to hold on to your XRP. Make sure that you have it off the exchanges onto your ledger, just in case, there's like an internet blackout, or there's some sort of, downtime where, they reconfigure the quantum financial systems and networks. As they implement that, I believe it's already ready to rock and roll. But sometimes when a failed system needs to go out, it will take its due time and take its own course of action. So again, I encourage every one of you, if you're not in the XRP, make sure that you are at least bagging you some up, putting it to the side, and let it work itself out. At the end of the day, we'll see each other on the bright side of the sun, because at the end of the day, I do believe we are in the right place at the right time. And again, we are at the moment of where we're about to see or experience the greatest wealth transfer in the history of the world that we've ever seen. And I do believe the best is yet to come. Have a great rest of your Thursday. We'll be back tomorrow with some recap of the week's videos and information. God bless, take care, and as always, treat everyone with class, dignity, and respect. Bye-bye.